Today I want to colour you happy. I'm talking about turning your home into a riot of colour, where every colour under the sun is dancing together in perfect harmony. Didn't those pictures make you feel happy? Oh, we all need a bit more colour in our lives, even if we don't know it. I mean, who doesn't feel uplifted seeing a rainbow in all its fleeting beauty? Who doesn't feel good when they walk down a street of brightly coloured houses? It puts a smile on our face. So what I'd love to do today is get you thinking about how you can uplift your mood by bringing lots of different colours into your house. I'm a massive colour lover. I mean colour obsessive. If I don't have pure fresh colours around me all the time, I feel depressed. Which means right now, because I'm in London and it's November, I feel rubbish and I've got to spend the whole winter here. The inspiration for a lot of my work comes from the beautiful colours of the Algarve in Portugal. I mean, even in the depths of winter, that place is full of colour and light. The landscape is stunning. Let me show you. It's not even just nature, it's the built environment as well. The houses, the tiles, the ceramics. Oh. Not fair. The Portuguese have got no idea what it's like being in the UK over winter. You know, by the time it gets to spring, you feel like a mole coming out of its hole. You know, the darkness and the cold, so relentless. I just cling on every day to the knowledge that one day, like at the end of February, you're going to see the first bursts of colour, the first daffodils, and then from then on, London can be beautiful, but from November to February, it's a long, dark road. I'm not suggesting we try and recreate the Algarve in our homes. That would be impossible. We couldn't compete. I mean, no shade of blue we put on our walls would ever be that piercing blue of the sky in Portugal. And you could never recreate the cliffs. You could never get that deep, deep orange or the shocking pink of the bougainvillea flowers. But we can use the Algarve as an inspiration to get us thinking about things that we can do in our homes to make them feel energised and uplifting. I think most people are a little bit scared of colour, and they're even more scared of putting bright colours together. You know, there are so many unspoken rules about which colour goes with which and what's considered tasteful and what's a little bit mad. Somebody in our street has gone and painted their house the brightest candy pink and their door like this sherbet orange. And nobody says anything because we're all very British, you know, like some people are smirking, but others are like mouthing behind their backs when they're not looking. I love the house and it makes me smile every time I pass it. I want to eat it. It really, really makes you feel good. But it's not really a done thing in our street. People can handle like a muted sage or a pale cornflower, but a candy pink and orange, no. Speaking of colours being vulgar or considered not very tasteful, I want to take you to have a look at my wardrobe. Ooh, do you love it? A friend of mine who's never been in my bedroom before came in the other day and her face, she was horrified. She just couldn't believe it. But then she's somebody who wears grey and navy and doesn't wear any colour. Anyway, this is my winter wardrobe. Can you imagine what the summer one's like? Look at all these beautiful colours. It's like a sweet shop. It's so exciting every morning deciding what to wear. And this isn't even all my stuff. These are just tops. Then I've got my scarves down there. And then I've got a secret wardrobe for all my coats. I've got about 20 different coats. So this is my coat wardrobe. It's in a secret location. Look at those lovely coats. They really, really brighten the winter. And each and every one of them was a bargain, either from a charity shop, a market, or eBay. Now, I wear bright colours all year round, every day, but I do feel like in winter, people are kind of tutting at the audacity, you know, like, why are you wearing bright pink? It's January, you know. I feel like people think that you fancy yourself. And yet I don't want to stand out. I just want to look at something that gives me pleasure. Because when I look around London in the winter, everyone's on this conveyor belt. They're wearing black puffers, grey hoodies. Everyone's got their head down. But when you see somebody in colour, it kind of like lifts you up, I think. Like there's this old lady down the road and she wears nothing but magenta. I'm not just talking like a coat and shoes. I mean, her hair is magenta, her hat, her earrings, her mascara, her nails, everything, head to toe. She's about 80 and she looks fantastic. Sometimes I get weighed down by the peer pressure and I think, okay, you know what? Today I'm gonna wear black. And I come out of the house in the morning and my neighbours cross the street because they think I'm going to a funeral because they know I only wear colour. So it kind of scares them and it scares me as well. Like I try really hard to fit in. But the minute I get home, I'm just desperate to get out something lime or yellow. You know, I can't do a whole day in drab. Sorry, I've got to stop banging on about clothes. I got carried away there. It's just colour I love in every area of life, whether it's a landscape, an interior, clothes, food. It just brings happiness. Anyway, one way that you can bring colour into your home is by creating your own colourful art. You don't have to paint abstract art. You could do a colourful botanical, a still life, a landscape. You could be inspired by colourful tiles, do something decorative. Have a look at some of my colourful art. It might inspire you to do your own. funny, when we're decorating a children's space, you know, like a children's bedroom, we let our imagination go wild. We put every colour, every pattern, we have fun with it. But something happens, you know, when we grow older, when you become an adult, it's like the colour police step in and tell you, no, it's grey from now on. That's what sophistication is. That's what middle age is. You're going to be grey. Why is that? Why can't we realise that you can have a grown-up space that's colourful and sophisticated? You know? We don't have to cover the walls with banana print or have a rocket motif duvet. Colourful spaces can also be grown-up spaces. So please give it a go. And if it's all too much living in a rainbow, you can always go back to beige. If you like what I do, check out my website. I've got loads of colourful art there for sale. And also on the website are my interiors articles that I write for a magazine in Portugal. They are full of tips and inspiration for bringing a little sunshine into your home.